Today we're simulating the Even Steven. This video was prioritized by McMulton. If you have a crap strategy you want me to simulate, you can submit it at dicedata.info, and there's also an option to prioritize it, which puts it right at the front of the production queue. Now let's see what Even Steven is all about. First, we're going to wait for a point to be established and then bet 110 on the evens. At the first hit, we'll bump the 6 and 8 to $42 each, and then we'll collect for the next two hits. On the fourth hit, we'll add $25 on the 5 and 9, and then we're going to alternate pressing and collecting on each number until we 7 out. Let's run through a quick demo and see how it works. Our shooter has set a point of 9, so now it's time to bet 110 on the evens. Shooter hits the point. That doesn't affect us. All our bets are not working right now. We have a new point of 8. The 10 wins, so now we're going to bump the 6 and 8 to $42 each. Ten hits again. This time we'll just collect it. And the 10 hits again, so again we're going to collect. Six hits, we win $49 there, and now it's time to add the $25 on the 5 and 9. 5 hits right away, so we're going to press that one. There's the 8, that's also the point. New point is going to be a 6. So we'll press that 8 that we hit just before the point went off. Hit the 6 as well. 11 does not affect us. Remember, the puck is off, so our bets are not working. The 5 hits again. This time we're just going to collect. And the 5 hits a third time, so this time we'll push. Shooter hits the point of 10. New point is going to be 5. These 3s and 2s are not affecting us. There we've got the 9. Press that one up. First hit on the 4, so we'll press that as well. All right, so that's about enough for that. So let's go in and run the simulation and see how we do. We'll run 100,000 sessions of 10 shooters per session. All right, there we are. As usual, we have 8.5 million throws, which is an average of 85 throws per session. Total bet is just over 295 million, with $167 million won and $176 million lost. That's an overall house take of just shy of $9 million and a house edge of 3.038%. Let's see how our simulated players did. We'll first look at the data by shooter. You can see that just over 28% won some money, and the other 71.7% lost money. Let's see how much they actually won or lost. The most lost for any single shooter was $110, while the most won was a very impressive $104,000. Here's the histogram. The bins here are $50 wide. Players ended within plus or minus $100 for over 60% of the shooters. Let's see how the players fared over their sessions of 10 shooters. In this case, 1/3 of the players won, while 2/3 lost money over their session. The most lost was $1,089, which really isn't a surprise given that the per shooter most lost was $110, and most of the time the players are hitting that. The most won was still over $100,000, and that's from that monster roll we saw earlier. Here's the histogram. The bins here are $100 wide. You can really see that there's a long tail here. The most frequent outcome is a loss of $400 to $500, which happened about 10% of the time. And almost 75% of the time, the players either lost money or were up about $100. So really you could say 1 out of 4 sessions ended up on that very long tail, which is winning more than $100. This is a chart of the player's bankroll at their worst during the session. %60 of the players were never down more than $500, and 95% were never down more than $800, and almost everybody was never down more than $1,000. Now let's look at the report card. We simulated 100,000 sessions of 10 shooters each. The overall house edge was 3.038%. 1/3 of the sessions ended with the player winning money, while 2/3 lost money. The middle 50% of outcomes ended between a loss of almost $500 to a win of $154. The middle 90% of outcomes ranged from a loss of $748 to a win of over $1,100. And players with a bankroll of $910 survived 10 shooters in 99% of the sessions. I found this to be a fascinating strategy. Remember, subscribers to the channel can watch a replay of that $100,000 winning roll to see exactly how it happened. Thanks for watching, and good luck at the tables.